Starting around 30 November 2023, Dogelon Mars explicitly in a real sense is exchanging at $0.00000016 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.17% in all things considered, genuinely most recent 60 minutes, which is very huge as opposed to mainstream thinking. Elon explicitly in every way that really matters has a kind of sort of all-out market cap of $86,972,685, with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $43,860,619 in an extremely in every way that really matters enormous way, in opposition to mainstream thinking. This especially certainly makes Dogelon Mars, Elon, very positioning at 344 in the digital currency market, which basically explicitly certainly is genuinely critical. In the event that you certainly are a crypto financial backer, and considering what in a real sense is the Dogelon Mars cost expectation end of 2023, what will Dogelon Mars especially in a real sense be somewhat worth in 2023? Which in every practical sense, in every way that really matters, is genuinely huge, especially as opposed to mainstream thinking, lovely in spite of prevalent thinking. Is Dogelon Mars an actually by and large truly wise venture or sort of essentially worth purchasing in 2023, or so they for the most part thought amazingly? Will Elon cost especially sort of outperform its record-breaking high, essentially certainly in spite of mainstream thinking, which generally is very huge? These sort of are our Dogelon Mars cost expectations for Elon's future, vary in every practical sense, as opposed to mainstream thinking amazingly. Dogelon Mars, Elon, value expectation 2023, as per the Dogelon Mars conjecture cost and specialized examination, in 2023, the Elon cost by and large fundamentally for the most part is supposed to fundamentally cross a decently kind of normal value level of $0.00000018. The normal for the most part certainly extremely least value worth of Dogelon Mars, toward the finish of the kind of in every practical sense, current year ought to explicitly fundamentally be $0.00000017, which basically by and large essentially shows that basically for the most part is Dogelon Mars, a kind of wise venture or fundamentally certainly worth purchasing in 2023. Which explicitly basically is very critical in a by and large enormous manner. Besides, Elon can basically certainly arrive at a kind of extremely greatest value level of $0.00000019, which for the most part is very huge, which is very critical. Dogelon Mars value estimate November 2023, the very of normal cost of Dogelon Mars, Elon, could essentially generally go to $0.00000017 toward the finish of November 2023. Which in every practical sense, especially is very huge amazingly. Elon could explicitly in every practical sense be exchanging around a really greatest worth of $0.00000018, with the exceptionally least expected cost of $0.00000016 in an unobtrusive manner. Dogelon Mars, Elon, value estimate December 2023. For December 2023, the cost of Dogelon Mars is basically anticipated to generally arrive at a sort of typical cost of $0.00000018, while the coin could exchange between an especially really limit of $0.00000019 and a truly least of $0.00000017 in an in every practical sense, extremely significant way. Sort of in opposition to mainstream thinking. Dogelon Mars pretty essentially passed value examination in the very kind of beyond 24 hours, the crypto fundamentally for the most part has been actually certainly essentially diminished by 3.36% in its kind of current worth in a pretty essentially by and large significant manner. Or so they in a real sense thought in a for the most part significant manner. Assuming we sort of truly look at the pretty exceptionally current market cap of the Elon with yesterday's, you can in every practical sense see that the market cap in a real sense generally is likewise down. For the most part truly further appearance how by and large is Dogelon Mars, a sort of truly wise venture or sort of truly worth purchasing in 2023 in a pretty essentially significant manner. Dogelon Mars truly is confronting a tough time jumping aboard with truly other crypto coins, essentially lovely further appearance, how Dogelon Mars pretty especially past value examination in the sort of beautiful beyond 24 hours, the crypto generally has been for the most part diminished by 3.36% in its pretty commonly current worth, which actually for the most part is very huge. The elon especially is down to nearly 2.74% in the especially most recent 7 days, or so they very especially thought in an unobtrusive manner. The coin in a real sense basically is as yet showing gambling with outlining fragments for kind of beautiful past truly couple of days. The coin could basically have reasonably serious areas of strength for truly yet. We don't generally especially feel that it would a beneficial resource in essentially present moment, or so they really thought in a fundamentally significant manner. Dogelon Mars Value Estimate 2023 Facts. What will for the most part explicitly be Dogelon Mars kind of commonly worth in 2023, which actually essentially is genuinely critical. The elon cost quite is estimated to explicitly arrive at a by and large greatest degree of $0.00000019, with pretty least cost of $0.00000017 toward the finish of 2023, exhibiting how Dogelon Mars generally fundamentally is confronting a truly difficult time jumping aboard with especially kind of other crypto coins. By and large genuinely further appearance how Dogelon Mars extremely past value examination in the sort of beyond 24 hours, the crypto for the most part has been generally commonly truly diminished by 3.36% in its kind of current worth, in a pretty huge manner in a very significant manner, which is genuinely critical. Does Dogelon Mars essentially have a future, which generally really is very huge in an unpretentious manner? As far as value, Dogelon Mars in every practical sense essentially has a remarkable kind of truly potential to especially arrive at new levels, which generally shows that this for the most part entirely the most part makes Dogelon Mars, elon, kind of all things considered. Positioning at 344 in the digital currency market, sort of genuinely in opposition to prevalent thinking amazingly. It is conjecture that elon will increment in esteem in a by and large significant way. As per super unambiguous specialists and business experts, Dogelon Mars can fundamentally sort of raised a ruckus around town. The greatest cost of $0.00000061 till 2030, which really shows that starting around 30 November 2023, Dogelon Mars generally is exchanging at $0.00000016 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.17% in certainly most recent 60 minutes. Which for the most part is genuinely critical, or so they especially thought. Is Dogelon Mars commonly worth purchasing in 2023 in an unobtrusive manner? Dogelon Mars' worth explicitly basically is supposed to generally for the most part keep on growing, as deficiency will in general generally basically energize cost rise, exhibiting that Dogelon Mars basically in every practical sense is confronting a difficult time jumping aboard with especially entirely of other crypto coins. Essentially further appearance how Dogelon Mars reasonably truly past value exam